Hello, everybody. Welcome to the anime review show. Basically, I'll be talking about the Black Lagoon, Roberta's Blood Trail. This is a good series. Basically, watched it twice now. First, I watched it in the Japanese subs, and that was pretty good. And then I watched it with the English dub, and that was even more amazing. Obviously, as an English speaker, you obviously understand what's going on better. More or less, this anime just more follows up from when Roberta went back to Venezuela, but this is one of where after the whole scenes of Venezuela, um, she's gone back. She's living peacefully. Her master gets assassinated, right? And more or less, she all goes for guns blazing and she just goes crazy shit on everybody. Um, this time she starts hunting down the people that killed her master. So while she's doing that, Garcia goes back to Rhinapa to hire Rock and the Black Lagoon to see, to help him find her. And at first, if you've watched the first and the second season, you know that Rock's not really that much of a badass. He is good, but he's not a badass. But this season, this guy comes of age. He becomes a boss, basically. He becomes a real boss. Um, Initially, Dutch didn't want to be involved in this, but he said, he didn't want to be involved in the whole in the whole situation with the maid. So he said no one was allowed. But Rock manages to convince him, and then Garcia hires Rock. Um, Basically, Rock more or less outthinks everybody in this series. He more or less acts like he's playing chess with people in this series. He literally outsmarts Chang, Balalaika, the maid, Dutch, Revi, even the Rip Church. They're literally clueless about how this guy's absolute scheme, but obviously not really gonna spoil more or less all of it. So yeah, and then more or less, he ends up leading Garcia out of Roanapa. The maid follows them to some place that I don't even know about. Um, so it ends up, and while they're in that place, they've got the last remaining soldiers that survived, the ones that killed Garcia's dad, and they're in some neutral ground, and all hell breaks loose basically until Garcia initiates one of Rock's plan and ends up saving his maid, more or less. But this was a good series, and it was one of those series that you like with action, blood, and swear words and all that stuff. You should check out Black Lagoon, Roberta's Blood Trail. That's if you watch the first two seasons. And obviously, because I'm a Black Lagoon fan, unbiasedly, if I was to rate this I'll probably give it probably give it an 8 out of 10. So yeah, and thank you guys